spouse hunting.
I'm young, I'm single, and I'm definitely available. And I'm not just looking for a boyfriend. I'm looking for my husband, and I'm getting out there and tracking him down.
I've been to the bars, I've checked out the clubs. My family is searching, my friends are recommending. I've got a traditional matchmaker and I've got a modern matchmaker. The hunt for my bride is on.
1, 2, 3, and.
I'm Nagina.
And I'm Baljit, and we're on a quest in search of our perfect partners.
Traditional arranged marriages are not for us. There's something our parents had to endure.
But having turned our backs on tradition, perhaps our parents were right. Is there something we're missing out on? After all, we're still single, so we'll be trying everything from speed dating through internet dating.
To the dreaded Asian Marriage Bureau, as we put our love lives back into the hands of others to see if a mix of modern day and the more traditional Asian way of matchmaking will find us our ideal mates.
I want a real man. You can feel his presence, a whole aura about him, and I believe that I am going to find him. And I'll cross the world. I really will. I'll walk, but I'll find him. I know I will.
I think I'm ready to begin the road to marriage. I'm looking to meet a woman, a friendship to develop into lovers, marriage. I'm looking for, as they say, the one. You know the one? I haven't met her yet. Baljit's a name, but everyone calls me Balj. I'm 28, I'm from the Kent town of Gravesend. I still live there with Mum, Dad, my sister Jazz and my grandparents. I think I'm a pretty good catch, confident, funny, not a bit cocky. I work hard, I play hard, always on the move, always on the road. I spent 3 years getting a degree in chemistry and business, but now I work for a company who make and sell fancy light switches. Well, you get a light switch and then you get the switch. That's what we sell, the switch. I'm pretty confident that we're going to get a sale today, My first client of the day. This should be a cinch.
Never.
All right, why don't you take 25 and I'll give you 3 free? So you've got 28.
25? And if I don't sell them, you take them all back?
Don't you say that. You're not going to, Graham, are you trying to tell me you're going to have a problem selling this switch?
No, I'm not.
Shall we ask that man there what he prefers?
Go on then.
But if you offered your customer that, or that...
They wouldn't want the grief of cheap Japanese parts rather than something like that they know is going to work.
There we go.
All right, fair enough. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit knocked because you're like, you invite me down here to do a deal and now you're saying you don't want to do it. Fair enough, but it's just part of the territory that goes with the job. But work isn't my main priority right now. I'm on the hunt for my perfect woman. The criteria is she would have to be, firstly, Jat Sikh. Sikh being my religion, okay? And Jat being my caste. Marrying into the right caste is so important to my parents' generation. Jat means farmer back in India, so to please my Sikh parents, I've got to find a girl who's not just Sikh, but also Jat. Mum and Dad had your typical arranged marriage, not setting eyes on each other until their wedding day. I want to please the parents, but an arranged marriage is out of the question. Times have moved on. Apart from the usual good looks, fit body and great sense of humour, I would say that all I look for is intelligence. Attraction obviously has to be there, but if you take that aside, intelligence is the main key factor. All my mates are gunning for me to find the woman of my dreams, and they all understand the pressure I'm under from the family to hurry up and get married.
The impression I get is back in the old days, he wouldn't have been allowed to be single this long. Now, I think his parents have obviously adapted to what's going on in this country. This country allows people like us to just keep going for ages and ever, and eventually make our minds up when we're about 30, 35, something like that.
Minaj, can you check that chicken, please?
He loves a bit of cheek as well, doesn't he? Yeah.
Bit of back chat.
Bit of back chat.
He's had a few 7 out of 10s before and ain't quite made the ticket. But he's looking for a 10 out of 10.
Can we stop now? I need to drink some beer.
How do you meet a judge seat girl of a similar age, or of a particular age group? Where do you go? You know what I mean? You go into the city and you're going out for a few, you go out for a few drinks, and you might see you see Indian girls out, but you don't know if they're judge Sikh. So the alternative is for all the judge Sikh girls out there who are looking to get married is to put a stamp on their forehead, so I know.
Balj isn't the only one trying to please his parents. I'm Nagina, and I'm 24. I was brought up with my 4 brothers and sisters in Birmingham by my Muslim parents, but I'm now living and working in London. After a long battle with Mum and Dad to get myself educated, I went to the London College of Fashion, and I'm now an up-and-coming fashion designer with my own label.
Begin in London.
I too am on the hunt for Mr. Right, but in my case, to please my parents, he has to be a Muslim.
It's not just the fact that, he's got to have the car, or he's got a lavish life, he's got the apartment, he's a bachelor, whatever he is.
It's not about money.
I don't like
about the good
pride,
heart.
yeah, exactly.
Good heart.
I don't want pride, I don't want ego, I don't want any of that. I want someone who's just got a clean heart and who will understand my soul so that our souls meet, and that's more important to me than anything else. It's not an easy kind of, getting 2 people together and an arranged marriage and getting them, saying, right, these people would have to get married now and then live their lives and find each other through this marriage. I want to get to know a man before I get married to him, so I know that I'm making the right decision.
And if you can't find anybody in England, shall I take in Pakistan?
No way. No.
Pakistan.
No way. No way.
families
Never.
तो जुलते से ना एक बारी जुलते पाकिस्तान.
Impossible. I'm not marrying anyone from Pakistan.
But a few years ago, life was very different for me. My parents had an arranged marriage too, and they believed that their daughters should get married as soon as possible. So, at the age of 20, I was married off. It's really hard for young Asian girls like me to please everybody because our parents still hold such traditional views about marriage.
Married life is about cooking, cleaning, taking care of your husband and making babies. That was my upbringing. That's what I was taught. And education was out the question. There's no way that an Asian girl can go to college or university because she's going to get wild, she's going to get out of hand, we won't be able to control her. She'll stop having an opinion, and that's what they're afraid of. That they'll stop making their own decisions and they'll stop rebelling, and every Asian parent is afraid of that.
And I certainly did rebel.
Talking about my childhood is quite painful to me because it was very strict. And it was wrong to talk about boys, it was wrong to mix with them, it was wrong to be in the same group as them at school, it was wrong to go on trips because boys were going to be there, it was wrong to go to swimming because boys were going to be there, they're going to see your legs or your arms, and it's wrong. I wasn't allowed to talk about it or speak about it because it was so wrong. I was told that if I was to mix with boys, that I won't be allowed to go to school. Or college, or uni. So I didn't tell them. I chose not to.
by the age of 20, I dared to start dating, but secretly, my family found out. All I was doing was dating a guy, but because it's the first guy that I've dated, they assume that I have to marry him. And that makes me angry. It was arranged within 3 days, and I had to get married within those 3 days, whether I knew he was the right one for me or not. And I remember the day before I got married, he came to the house and he said that the only way my parents are going to accept you is if you wear a scarf and you become traditional and wear the whole shalwar kameez. I thought, I can't do that. I said, but you accepted me for being me, and I thought that's how it's going to be, and he went, no. Then I got married. Within those 3 days, the invitations were sent out. Then I got my makeup done. I looked at myself in the mirror and I felt like one of those goddesses. I thought, oh my God, I look awful. I really felt that I shouldn't be doing this. It was such a gut instinct, but I couldn't get out of it. It was too late. I was married for just 2 months, and only now, 4 years later, do I feel ready to settle down again. I'm looking for a Muslim guy to marry, but no harm checking out all the talent wherever I go. In a few days, I'll be meeting the matchmakers who could find me the man of my dreams. But I start my quest with my 2 friends, Fozia and Sophie.
Okay, this guy. So 4, 5?
Yeah, 4. Oh, 2 boys in the shorts.
No, not really, no, not my time.
Okay. God, slim pickings around here.
What about the guy there with the shades on, Nagina?
Oh, he's got no.
Oh, okay. No, possibly gay. I hate to judge.
I think he's maybe intense look.
Something like that.
Yeah,
absolutely. See, that's sexy. That is really sexy.
No, go on a suit. Coming up.
No, I don't like his shoes.
Every single time. All right. We'll go to a club and we'll be heading towards the dance floor, and then a man in a suit with a business card.
That's work. That's work.
That's it. You just said it. She can't see the men for the fashion clothes.
Work is important to me, but I don't see how I can drop that because I've worked for,
No, you shouldn't ever drop it. What you need to then obviously find a man who work is equally as important, but he's lacking that thing that you are, which is each other. Love.
I really would like to get married and, have a child. But not just yet. I want to spend a few years developing my business. I want a man who can understand that, because not many Asian men do. They don't understand the fact that, an Asian woman can and will be independent.
The hunt for Mrs. Right is, well, I think it's about to take off. Where am I going to find her? Probably the most unlikeliest place, because I've tried looking everywhere where it's obvious to look. Internet, bars, weddings. So I think it might just have to be a case of just keep your eyes peeled and see what happens. So my journey through the world of matchmaking begins. I've heard about a singles event in London and I thought I'd give it a try. I'm ultimately looking for a Jutseat girl, but I'm not going to stop checking out all of the other talent, now am I?
Somebody of the opposite sex, somebody that you didn't come with tonight, and go and sit with them as quickly as you can. Go! Go choose a partner, somebody is...
As I thought, no Jutseat girls here. Lovely girls all the same, but no one that'll meet the approval of mum and dad. Everyone's on my case. It's all my dad and cousins seem to think about. Get Baljit married. I have this dreadful feeling that they're about to send me off to a traditional matchmaker. Help!
He'd be quite happy with ugly and very, very rich and only daughter.
No, I wouldn't. You have to fancy the girl. You know what I mean?
You have to have a physical attraction.
I don't want to be gay. I don't
It's
want to marry someone and you're not physically attracted to them, and then I go to clubbing and I look at every other bird except my missus.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good sign for a successful partnership.
End of the day, or if you find it the right person, that's good luck.
Yeah.
If you don't, and you carry on and go round and around, and they come in home and start shouting and fighting, whose fault?
That's your fault because you chose your own.
So if you get a pachola, a matchmaker, to find someone, then whose fault is it?
When you find a pachola, right, it's not forcing you.
No.
Right? Those time is gone. Puchola is only to give you the introduction.
I think it's a case of trying to get me married off, mate. You know what I mean? I think it's a case of them worrying a little bit, thinking...
The clock is ticking, that's what he's trying to say.
They're thinking, he's 28, soon he's going to be 29, then he's going to be 30. Oh shit, he's still single. Oh my God, hit the panic station button. You know what I mean? What's going on? So, what is a traditional matchmaker, otherwise known as a pacholi? Well, she could be an Auntie G, or Uncle G, or a professional matchmaker. What they do is to use their homes to introduce suitable people to each other. Pacholi's heads are crammed full of suitable girls and boys. They know someone who knows someone who knows someone. You get the gist. The lucky couple are then hooked up with each other in the luxury surroundings of the Pacholi's front room, and hopefully true love blossoms.
Arranged marriages, a lot of people have the preconception that it's back in the dark ages where the parents arrange the marriage without the children knowing. And what we do is we're matchmakers. We match people's psyches and their natures together. We match them for a perfect fit.
It's not forced nowadays. It's just you, like a date, like a blind date.
These days, people are getting more and more, should I say, fussy about what they're looking for in a partner.
A good look, age, height, flashy car, house, education, hairstyle, bank balance as well.
So it's taking longer and longer to find a potential partner.
Today, I'm going to meet up with Randir, a perfect example of a professional pacholi. She prides herself as a bit of a DJ.
You are listening to Desi Radio 1602 AM.
But in her spare time, she's trying to find matches made in heaven. She wants to meet up at home to find out a bit about me and hopefully come up with an ideal Jutseek girl. Here we go. She's got a suit on and everything. I've had 3 serious girlfriends up until now, but only one of them has been Jutseek, so I'm prepared to give Randir a go.
Describe yourself. What sort of personality you are?
Extrovert, you know, full of life, positive, fun. I don't suffer from mood swings. You know, my life's quite balanced. I know where I'm going, and you know, I've got a varied social circle.
So what sort of girl are you looking for?
The kind of girl that I'm looking for would have to be intelligent, a great sense of humour. I need to be, you know, there has to be an element of attraction between the two of us.
My husband attracted me with flashy cars.
Well, you know.
I borrowed somebody else.
Yeah, I don't. I borrowed someone else's. You hide it.
Which car you have? What car?
Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta.
Z-Tech.
Are you joking or?
No, I'm serious.
You're a tall boy. How can you drive?
I quite enjoy driving a Ford Fiesta. I have, you know.
Seeing you know, you're not. You are quite relaxed. Person. Yeah, you are okay, relaxed.
When you go to the girl and the girl's going to ask you, what is he like? What are you going to say?
Smart, good looking. You know.
Thanks. Boosted.
Tall. You boosted. Yeah, you are. Tall. You are. Well educated. Good personality, very relaxed boy, good sense of humour.
Love it. Yeah.
You know.
All right then.
Standing outside?
Yeah, you just walk through.
Then.
All right, take care. All right.
Okay then, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you. He's nice. Talking to him is quite positive, optimistic. Lovely boy. Yeah, he needs a lovely girl, nice girls.
Randir is a lovely woman, but seems a little too traditional for me. It's a bit like going back in time and feels like those awkward moments when my parents have had a go at matchmaking. Many a time I've been introduced to the suitable girl at a samosa party in our parents' front rooms. Poor girl, poor me. But let's see what Randir comes up with, shall we? You never know.
Put traditional matchmakers to one side for a moment. Speed dating is the latest social fad which has just hit London by storm, and we young Asians have really jumped at the idea. There's more and more events happening all over the country, aimed specifically at us. Could this be the modern-day version of arranged marriages? There's an event happening tonight in London called Asian Flirt for Muslims, Sikhs, Hindus and Buddhists. You name it, they'll be there. Chances are I'll meet someone I fancy, but he won't be Muslim. I have never done this before. At 30 or 20 or however many guys it is that I'm going to see, 3 minutes with each one. I think it's like dating more guys I've ever dated in my life. Here's what you have to do. Everyone's single and we all have to chat up 20 people for 3 minutes each. We then tick who we fancy, and at the end of the evening, the organisers try to match everyone up. Here goes.
Hi, welcome to the Speed Flirt event. Hope you have a great time. Your 3 minutes start now.
What's your deepest fantasy?
What's my deepest fantasy?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a question.
Okay, your 3 minutes are up. Guys, can you get up and move one along, please? Guys, move one along. Thank you.
What's your name? Dill.
Yeah, that's an X.
You've got 1 month to live?
Right.
What do you do?
What would I do? I'll spend it with my family. And I'll pray.
And you pray?
More than I ever have in my life. Well, I'm trying to find my Mr. Right.
Are you now?
I am.
Are you really now?
Yes. I want to settle down.
Right.
And how would you impress me?
Taking you out and showing you a good time, good conversation, wines, food, and a great kisser.
Oh, are you? You don't moisturise your lips.
Everyone, that's the end of the event. Thanks for your participation. I hope you had a great time. Hope to see you soon.
I ticked Faisal because, okay, I said that he was intriguing.
I thought she was, to be honest, completely mad.
But, there's a but, a big but Faisal, that he needs to tone up. Then there was Dill. He can forget it. That's the question I wrote. Then Jitindra. The questions that he asked were very, very intriguing. He seems like a very deep person. Spiritual. But I thought, oh my God, I don't think, no. And then the guy who blew my mind tonight, who really, really has got me going. I'm going to walk down this street skipping, I think. I really am. And kick my shoes. Steve.
I ticked a couple of people tonight, and Nagina was one of them.
And the comment that I wrote next to him was, hello, baby.
Nagina's doing all right, but who's my matchmaker come up with on the Jutseek front?
All right, how are you? All right, you got the photo?
He's 28, Jutseek. The family is nice, very, very down-to-earth people. Okay, thanks for ringing. Okay? Oh, okay, bye.
Nothing seems to be happening on the matchmaker front. I get more joy out of making contacts myself, you know, from the, I mean, Shadi.com is quite good. I'm chatting to, just like emailing, a few girls at the moment. That seems to be going quite well, but the only problem with that is it's quite slow. Internet dating is really happening now all over the world. 2 years ago, I thought I'd give it a go, so I logged on to one of the top Asian internet dating sites, Shadi.com. I'm looking for a partner here in the UK, but this dating agency covers the States and Canada too. I've had thousands of hits in the past year, and I've flirted with a handful of them online and gone on to meet them in the flesh, but no one's really taken my fancy, yet. Still looking. Right. Okay, all matrimony profiles, looking for bride, 24 to 29, never married. Children, no. Height, 5'3". 5'3's quite a nice height, I think, for a midget. I'll go for 5'5", I think. Complexion, wheatish medium, wheatish brown. Love it. Doesn't matter for me. Right. Search. Well, my search is here. I've got 1 page. Rightio. No, that's not, here we go. No, not that one. Right, let's have a look then. Kent, United Kingdom, 26, 5'5". Put her profile up today. Fresh meat. Let's see what she's got to say for herself. I'm a true traveller. I've backpacked around the world and I trained as a professional chef. And I've worked as a chef in Australia and worked in the USA. She can cook, man. She's halfway there. But she has not told us her caste, which probably begs the question that she's probably not Jat. Okay, so denied. Right, off out to another Asian matchmaking event. Met this brilliant girl, and she's Jat Sikh. But this Jat criteria of mine seems to be getting in the way of my dating technique.
What is so great about Jat Sikh?
What's so great about Jat Sikh?
Yeah, why are you looking for Jat Sikh?
My parents are Jat Sikh.
No,
I'm Jat Sikh. I'm proud to be Jat Sikh.
What do you understand about Jat Sikh? Come on, let's get
Sikh is my religion.
Yeah.
Jat is my caste.
Yeah,
okay, we're landowners. All right? It's not something that I pursue. It's not something I know a lot about. However, I want to look for Jat Sikh girl.
I fulfil your criteria, but that narrows you.
If I meet someone spontaneously and I just click with them, and they're not Jat Sikh, well, then tough shit.
All right, you don't go out there.
It's just a criteria. That's not an issue.
Yeah, but
issue means like it's a dilemma.
There's
It's
loads
like
of women out there, and you're thinking, is she Jat? Is she Sikh? Is she Jat? Is she Sikh? I fancy her, but could she be Jat? Could she be Sikh? Don't waste your life waiting. It's not worth it, is it? No, and that is the bottom line.
But the real bottom line is, I don't fancy her. Sometimes you think to yourself, why is it so hard to meet a Jat Sikh girl? I've met every single other type of woman apart from a Jat Sikh woman who I connect with. So it's a case of, am I going around in circles? Do you set your standards too high? Are you not looking in the right places? Are you looking for the wrong type of woman? These questions fleet in and out from time to time. Makes you wonder. So, it's back to my matchmaker.
It's her. Oh, hello. ठीक है हाँ जी तुसी सुनाओ हाँ Graves and Kent which all right so that's why you don't want to go ahead all right okay okay bye that's it the other girl the parents phoned a girl got job in Birmingham. She thinks Gravesend is very far for her. That's the reason.
Balj isn't having much luck so far, but what about me? It's been 2 weeks since my experience at the speed dating event, and I've got mail.
It's Steve. Okay, it says, "Hi Nagina. Nice to meet you the other night. I hope you remember who I am." Okay, I do. Would you like to meet up outside of all this speed dating palaver sometime? I suggest next Saturday night. Okay, I'm going to reply. Okay, hi Stevie baby. Lovely to hear from you. Hope you're well and the wait for me has not killed you yet. Hooking up for a drink sounds like a good idea. Look forward to hearing from you. Nagina. Okay, I'm going to send this now. Okay, that's gone. Now I have to see if he calls. I'm actually quite nervous, you know. Hello? Speaking. Oh, hello Steve, how are you? I'm fine. Did I enjoy myself that evening? Yeah, I did. I had a good time. I had a very good time. And did you have a good time? So I was hoping, Steve, that maybe we could meet during the week. Friday, next Friday.
Next Friday's not good. Next Thursday sounds good. That's quite perfect, yeah. All right, okay. All right, take care, Steve. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Bye. That was Steve. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Before I meet Steve, I've got a week of business networking to do. Wonder if there's any marriage material in here. There's a guy there tonight that I caught my eye on. Very attractive. He's the only decent looking guy there. Looked very mature, looked quite modern in his ways. And then I built my courage and I said, I've really got to go over to this guy, and if I don't go over to this guy, then I won't get his number.
This is Arjun. Hi, Arjun.
Pleasure to meet you. Again.
Likewise, again. And he gave me his number. Hopefully, I'm going to give him a call tomorrow and see what happens, and if he's interested, then he'll say so, and if he's not, then, you know, I don't have high expectations of, you know, what's going to happen, because who knows? I don't think Arjun's Muslim, but I don't want to be asking attractive men if they're Muslim all the time now, do I? I'm determined to have fun dating, and if they aren't Muslim, maybe I can convert them.
Nagina's lining them up, and I've still not found the one.
All right. Okay. That's it. All right then. Okay then. Thanks for ringing. Bye. I don't know. What's wrong with this family? Another rejection. Boy is all right. Nothing wrong with boy. He's handsome. He got a good job. He's a good boy.
Fat lot of good my matchmakers turned out to be. Not her fault. It's that all the girls either live too far away or don't like the sound of me. But on the internet dating front, success. Hey, this was good. Yeah, got an email here from a girl. She's about, if I just give you a stat, she's 26, 27, 5'3". She's hilarious. She's got a very, very funny personality. She's got a lot to say about herself. Yeah, which is good. Quite surprising, she hasn't actually asked for a photo. Most of the girls make it a point of finding out exactly what the guy looks like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to send her a reply. Let's see where it goes.
Things are looking up for Belge, and things are getting complicated for me. I don't know what the hell's going on, because I've got a date with Steve at, I think, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow in the evening. And now Arjun's phone saying that he wants to meet up with me tomorrow at 11:30 in the evening. I'm in such a huge dilemma. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? Oh, God, what am I going to do? I don't think that's right to meet 2 guys in one day. I've never done that. Okay, it's going to be fine. It'll be okay. I've gone for the Steve option. He seems a safer bet, even though I can't remember what he looks like.
Hey,
Steve, hi.
How are you? Very good indeed. And yourself?
I'm fine, how are you?
Excellent. Fine.
Good.
Great.
It's a nice place. Very nice.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
How have you been?
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. So, how have you been keeping? I mean, I don't know anything about you, what you do, or, you know.
I work for the Times as a senior analyst.
Okay.
And basically, I've just been there for a few months.
So, okay, I'm trying to find my Mr. Right.
Are you now?
Yes, I am. What about yourself? Have you not looked for your Mr. Right?
Well, you know, that's why I'm here too. So, you know, we're both for the same purpose.
Okay, so when we're getting married?
Well, I've actually got this ring in my pocket, so... I'm glad you asked.
Okay, what do you do in your spare time?
No, I don't really DJ as much as I used to anymore. You know, so I tend to just drink. You don't drink because of your religion, is that right?
Yeah.
The family's quite devout. They don't have any ideas for you as well, you know, in terms of marriage.
No, I think they've given up.
Oh, they've given up.
Actually
That's
given
the same
up.
with mine as well, actually. To be
They've given up, and I was actually married.
Well, that's news to me.
And it was horrible.
Right.
Absolutely
How
horrible.
long was that for?
2 months.
2 months? That's really not long at all.
Very long time ago, and it was arranged. bombshell for Steve and a bombshell for me when at the age of 20 I was married off. Growing up in the 70s and 80s was really hard for young Asian girls like me, as we still had to live by our family's rules.
The day before she was supposed to get married, you know, and she cried and cried, "Mommy, I don't want to get married to him." But I said, "You can't stop now." And that's the mistake I made. I should have listened to her. I've been suffering since now.
Why?
Because I make your life in hell.
No, but you didn't make it though. It was everyone else who put the pressure on you and you listened to them. And that's why you're probably thinking that you shouldn't have listened to them, because it's not your fault.
But no, I'm not going to stop you. You can marry anybody you like.
Well, I think everyone else knows that as well now. The aunties and the uncles and
that's it.
The cousins and the rest of it.
Yeah. They won't interfere now.
My relatives, they think, my God, she's cut her hair. My God, she wears sleeveless, she wears jeans. Just wearing jeans is a huge, scenario. Are you trying to say, because of the way I dress, that I'm no more better of a Muslim than you are? I stick out like a sore thumb in my family, as I'm the only one who's rebelled, and I refuse to wear traditional dress. No. For my younger sister Alia, this is a huge problem. Why should I have to cover myself from head to toe in black to say I belong to a certain group? Why can I not do that inside me and say, I know who I am and I have this connection with Allah and that's all that I need?
Yeah, but still you should dress and cover yourself.
Just because I'm not sitting in the Quran that I'm showing everyone that I'm,
Obviously, but you have to believe in it in yourself, and when you do believe in it, then you should start wearing it.
So me not wearing a hijab means that,
doesn't mean that you're not religious, because you can still be religious and not wear the hijab, but to wear a hijab is obviously...
I'm handling it the way I've handled it, Alia. I've read the Quran more times than you can imagine. Why am I?
But you have to practice it. You have to. It's farz upon you.
Alia, I have
to read 5 times a day.
But you can't force that upon me.
I'm not forcing it upon you. I'm just.
You can't understand me.
No, but you can't us. But you have to do your farz.
Ali, don't preach me. And
I'm not preaching. I am not preaching.
You are.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
Oh, sorry.
How am I preaching you? I'm just saying you're meant to do that. You're meant to pray.
Because you can't understand me, you're gonna walk away. Because you can't handle.
No, I'm walking away because the best person is just to walk away from it.
Then walk away from it.
I am going to walk away from it. And I'm going to follow my father. You're pissing me off.
So that's gonna make you more superior than me. By you performing your namaz and doing everything openly, that people are watching you. I have to deal with this every day. I am seen as a sinner within my community, and that doesn't bother me whatsoever. It really doesn't, because they don't have the slightest idea of what's within my soul. So they can think whatever they want.
Luckily for me, I don't get quite so much hassle from my family, but they are on my case. My dad's beginning to think that at 28, I'm on the shelf.
But what you got to remember is, we don't live in the old days, where the two families go, right, okay, we're happy with your son, the other family says, right, we're happy with your daughter, they're going to get married, that's done. I don't want to do it like that. You don't want to spend the first 2 years of marriage trying to work out what my wife's about. I need to know that before.
You want to get 100% person. Something wrong, everyone. Now you got too many choice. You're like your age
group.
Yeah. There were too many choices, and you won't get
everything that you want.
Yeah, nobody can get in the world everything.
All right, so I'll get married next year.
All right.
All right, to next year. All right.
All right. Next year. What? When is the next year? What are you going to do after that?
Dad won't give up, will he? He'll keep hassling me until I'm married off. Ah. It's the girl I've been chatting to over the net. That was quick. Tony just sent her my number. She must have been waiting. Maybe this could be my Mrs. Right. She's witty and Jatseek. Jeez, man. She's definitely a live one. We've got Got a good one here.
Good for Balj. Despite my sister's reservations about my religious commitment, I am still committed to finding my Mr. Right. Nothing's come of Origin because I've discovered that he's got a girlfriend and he's not Muslim. And Steve wants to meet up again, but also isn't Muslim. So, in desperation, I've decided to give a marriage bureau a go. Sounds a bit old-fashioned and it's not what I'm used to, but here goes anyway. Yeah, I'm here to register today.
Okay, if you take a seat, I'll call someone.
Okay. Suman Marriage Bureau has been going for 31 years and it's arranged over 7,500 weddings. That's about 250 a year. I used to believe that, you know, marriage bureaus are for the people who are, like, desperate and they can't find a woman or a guy. And this is the last resort. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like, is this my last resort? They've got clients from every religious background, and they've also got a number of white men and women on their books too. So, they should be able to find me a suitable match then, shouldn't they?
So you're 24 years old, but you've been married before, have you?
Divorced, yeah.
You're divorced, okay. 5'10", yeah, she's quite tall.
Okay.
It's actually above average for a girl,
right,
actually.
so it's going to be difficult for you to find
Well, let's see, I mean, we do have tall gentlemen as well. OK, you're a graduate, so that works in your favour. And you're looking strictly a Muslim partner?
Yeah.
OK, would you consider somebody who's English, perhaps?
I would.
Yeah,
I'm
OK,
quite
I say that
about
because the fact that you are divorced at your young age
Right.
Can be an issue.
Why?
Obviously, a guy who's 28, 29-year-old single
Yeah.
would preferably want to meet a single partner.
But isn't that quite stereotypical?
It is, unfortunately, but the Asian society, it just puts this sort of, it's like, you're not wearing this label, but at the back of your, thing, you've got this little label that she's been married before.
Okay, so then I obviously don't want that kind of guy that doesn't understand that.
Sure. Okay, well, I mean, looking at the details that you've given me, I'm sure we should be able to introduce you to a few gentlemen. So, if you'd just like to hold on, and then I'll just go and have a quick chat with my mother.
That's fine.
Okay?
Okay, yeah. This feels so old-fashioned. What on earth am I doing here?
Mum?
Hello.
Okay, got a young girl in the last room. She's joining the bureau. She's Muslim, she's 24, she's very well-educated, first-class honours degree. Only thing is she's 5'10" tall.
Oh.
Okay, and she's divorced.
Oh.
Sitting here, I'm feeling this immense pressure. You know, and it's just marriage everywhere. It's arranged marriage, and I can't deal with it.
We will ask to them that they will like it if she divorced. It's plus point if she haven't any children, you know. But it's still.
The fact that Asian guys in their mid-20s or whatever age they are, I don't really care. They, can't accept an Asian girl who's divorced. And that's such a stereotypical cliche, and it's really annoying me, and I feel angry and upset and pissing me off.
Right, sorry to keep waiting.
It's all right.
Okay, well, I've had a quick word with my mother, actually, and looks like we probably have got 4 or 5 possibles straight away for you.
Right.
The first gentleman is the 36-year-old gentleman. I don't have a photo of him, though, at the moment. He's actually 6'1" tall.
Right.
Okay, and he's done his BSc Honours in Applied Chemistry, MSc in IT and MBA.
Right.
He's earning extremely well, in 6 figures, and he's actually locally based in the Ickenham area. So we should be able to arrange a meeting with him quite soon for you.
Okay.
We have another gentleman who's based in Lancashire.
Okay, all these guys don't mind, me being divorced, or, I don't know, what are their ideas?
Right.
You obviously know them because they're in the books.
Yeah, 3 of them I know they won't mind. Okay,
Right.
This gentleman here, I'll have to ask him. Okay. We have a photograph of him. He's there, 28 years old. Okay. Nearly 29. No? Not your cup of tea?
No.
No? What did you find?
It's,
receding hairline?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, obviously, as they get older, they start to lose their hair. So shall we just leave him out of the picture?
Can you put that down as well, that I want to go with hair, or bald, or... I don't mind a guy being completely bald, but not specifically in the... I don't like the patch thing going on.
Right. So, good head of hair or bald, yeah?
Yeah.
But not in between. The other thing that I would just recommend, Do dress a little bit conservatively on the first meeting. Not very low-cut tops and no sort of short skirts or anything of that nature. I know you don't want to show yourself to be somebody you're not, okay? However, at the same time...
It's so wrong though, because
because
a person should be allowed to wear whatever they want to wear because if they're comfortable in what they're wearing, you know, it's just me the appropriate guy.
Absolutely. What you've got now is probably okay.
Probably.
You know, yeah, don't go anything more than that.
Well, I can't change my style for a guy.
No,
if he's not happy with that,
I
I'm going to come on the day as I am. And if he's not happy with the way I'm dressed, then, you know, I'm really not interested whatsoever.
No, that's fine. End of the day, a person has to marry you for who you are.
Exactly.
Not for who you can be.
And that's why I'm going to wear what I want to wear that day.
Right.
And choose, you know, to say, you know, how I feel, I'll be honest.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, so we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you in a few days' time.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Look forward to it.
Right.
Let me out of here. This is so not me. It feels like the Dark Ages. Whatever will this guy they've got lined up for me be like?
Glad that's Nagina and not me. I still haven't had any luck on my quest for the one, but this weekend I think the family will start to come on strong.
With 3 weddings coming up, there'll probably be a whole lot of pressure before the weekend's out. You know, the first thing your aunt or your uncle says when you meet them is, how you doing, what's been going on, when you're getting married. You know, that's the meet and greet for single Asians, you know, for the eligible age to get married.
I'm all for my family and friends keeping a lookout for me, but sometimes the pressure does get a bit much. Weddings are a great place to meet eligible judge seat girls, but I've had no luck so far. Today is a friend of the family's wedding, a true love marriage. Will anyone try to marry me off today, I wonder?
तेरे सारे ख्वाब रास हो जाएंगे। ये जरूरी है ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਨਮ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਫਰਜ਼ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਅਮਰ ਸਕੀਏ Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a very, very big round of applause. Come on! A very, very special day for
Masses of jut seat girls here, but none that I fancy. I've met most of them before, and in any case, I'm too busy boozing to be coherent enough to chat anyone up.
Still haven't got a woman about.
All good things come to those who...
It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
Weddings filled me with dread after my previous disaster, and now I'm trying to get myself married off again. I'm meeting a guy that the Suman Marriage Bureau has lined up for me. Oh my God, this is so not me, and I'm really nervous. It feels like I need to be traditionally dressed. It feels like I should be wearing a scarf on my head, you know. Yeah, like this. And I don't want to be doing it. I seriously don't want to be doing it. I don't feel that there's an Asian guy compatible enough for me. Because I'm divorced, and because it means I'm not a virgin, and basically I think in the Asian whole mentality, I'm the girl that your parents would warn you about. That's how I feel.
This is Mr. Tariq Rasool.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Nagina, nice to meet you.
Company Managing Director.
Okay.
And Miss Nagina Akram, 24. She's a fashion designer.
Right.
Okay, so I'll leave you for the next half an hour to have a chat with each other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Are you nervous?
Sorry?
Are you nervous?
Slightly, yeah. Tense. Tell me a bit about yourself, because all I know is that you're Tariq and you have your own company, and that's about all really.
Right, no, I'm originally from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I went to university in Leicester. Ended up working up in Scotland for a number of years, and then I came down to London, set my own business up, and I've been kind of going reasonably strong.
So what's your ideal woman then, you know?
I want somebody who has her own aspirations, wants to make her own way in life, and I want to support her. But I want somebody intellectual that I can sit down with and have a conversation.
So why haven't you met your Miss Right yet then?
There is, I think there's been a couple of aspects. I think one is that I've previously been married and divorced. And when you've already been married and divorced once, you're always on edge, firstly. Secondly, what I come across is that a lot of people think I'm too English. And when Parag mentioned yourself to me, I thought, well, she seems like not the ordinary sort of labelled Pakistani girl, and I thought that was fascinating. So I did have concerns in the sense that I have previously been married and I do have children from a previous marriage.
Was it an arranged marriage?
Yeah, without seeing her.
But how long were you married for?
10 years, because I did it for my mum and dad. The good thing for me at this point in time is that my children are old enough now, they're independent enough to get on with their lives, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking to settle down again.
And do they know that you're looking to get married again?
Yeah.
And how do they feel about that?
They've been encouraging me.
Have they?
Yeah, they've been encouraging me, yeah.
Okay, well, my work is my work and I love doing it. You know, and I don't want anyone to come into my life and take that away from me.
No.
It means me socialising with a lot of people, and there's not Asian men out there that can accept a woman doing that. And I don't want anyone controlling me, and that's my biggest fear.
No, you won't find that with me. I've tried the Salwar Kameez approach as well, having a wife at home who has my dinner ready, my slippers are there, I walk through the door, put my slippers on, my food's ready on the table, and then, my lifestyle's somewhat different from that.
Right, interesting. Okay.
But this one first.
Right.
Hi.
So, we've had a good chat with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to have a sort of think about it, and then let us know in a few days' time if you're interested or otherwise, as the case may be.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Rasul, so if you'd like to follow me out, I'll follow you out. And
thank you.
You can give us a call back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether I should laugh or cry. No, that wasn't my Mr. Right. My Mr. Right is not a guy with children. He's a single, free, independent man. And he says that doesn't come in the way whatsoever. But I'm not sure. Physically, it didn't do it for me. But mentally, he did. Now, which one do you go for? Mentally, I guess.
So what about me? I'm in luck. Today I meet my photoless internet liaison face to face in Birmingham. I've been speaking with her all week. It's been going fantastically well. She sounds like a really fun girl. She's got a wicked personality. Everything about her, is she's high on life. Could she be the one? All the ingredients are there. All the ingredients except, that is, revealing herself to the world. She's not sure about all this filming business, so I'm the one who gets to see what she looks like. Sorry. A quick stroll around Birmingham, then it's try to impress time over dinner for two. We're off to a flying start.
I just said, I've never quite met anybody quite like him.
Really?
Yeah. And then...
And they went, what, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And you went, that's a terrible thing.
Can't tell you that. It's for me to know and you for not to know.
What the Baileys? We seem to be hitting it off, if the body language is anything to go by.
On a serious note, how does this compare with the other dates that you've been on so far?
Ooh, controversial.
I know, very.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, how are you finding it?
It doesn't compare at all.
Good answer.
There's all of them and then there's you.
Doing well.
Yeah?
10 out of 10 for that one.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, how long did it take to think that one up?
About 2 seconds.
Good. Spontaneity, I like it.
No,
Aren't you bored of it? The whole rigmarole?
What, of trying to find a woman?
No, well...
Well, working my way through. What?
Well, exactly. Going on dates, or what are you looking for, or, when do you want to get married?
Well, pretty
how soon do you
much.
want to have kids? The
Everybody,
rest of it.
yeah, I'm going to
Blah,
days
blah,
and more.
blah,
Yeah,
yada, yada.
You just go through your periods, don't you? It's like, as you know, you have a time where you're like, yeah, all up for it, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Yeah.
There's other times when you're just like, can't be asked. Yeah, nice girl. She does ask a lot of questions though, but... Yeah, it went quite well. It was quite positive. Had a nice enough meal. Evening was quite pleasant. We chit-chatted about anything and everything, really. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Do I think I see her again? Well, I don't know, to tell you the truth.
Now Balge is in a dilemma. I've resolved mine. been a week since I met Tariq at Suman's. I'm not your typical Muslim girl, and Tariq's not the kind of guy I'd usually go for, but he's growing on me, and he's Muslim. When I saw Tariq in the beginning, I was like, okay, physically, he's not really, what I was expecting, but what I do want is someone who I can click with, someone who can, can understand me, someone who can be there for me, someone who can, take care of me, someone who can make me happy. I think Tariq's the kind of man that could do that. I'm in luck. He's asked me out on a date.
Hello, Tariq. How are you, darling? All right. How are you doing?
Shall we sit her down over there?
Yeah, that's fine. You can sit down there. How have you been, Tariq?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm okay. Do you mind if I smoke?
No, I don't mind.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, that's all right then.
So you took your time texting me back?
Leaving this in Marriage Bureau, I just didn't feel right to text you back because it almost felt like, it's not natural. I just didn't feel natural to do it then.
Fair enough.
I just wanted to be sure about what I'm doing.
Okay.
And that's why I texted you. And when I texted you, it's because I meant it, not because I just thought, let's just text Tariq and see how he is. But we're here anyway.
It's a step.
One way or another.
It's a step forward. So, are you looking forward to going out tonight?
Where are you taking me?
Well, I can't tell you that. That would be ruin the surprise, wouldn't it?
Tariq took me to Bayswater, to a Lebanese restaurant.
Yeah.
And we sat there and we talked and everything. It was really, normal.
Okay.
He wasn't pretending to be someone else.
Yeah.
But I do like him. In that way. I don't just like him. It's not like in love with him. I'm not lustfully in love with him. But I just like him.
That's good. Very good.
I sent him a text message last night and he didn't text back. He said, I left it in your hands. But if I texted him last night saying I had a really nice time, I had a blast, and I expect him to text me, and he hasn't texted me. And this is how I'm feeling this morning. I don't know, Mum. I don't know. I don't know how this stupid relationship thing works.
And neither do I. My internet date didn't quite turn out how I'd hoped. After our night out, we texted each other and chatted over the phone, but we didn't really click as well as we would have liked. So, where do I go from here?
I'm glad I've tried these processes. See, I'm sure they work, for some people, and for other people they don't work. It's just the way it goes. Some people might think, internet dating, matrimonial matchmakers, whatever variety they are, have helped them find the love of their life. Unfortunately, they haven't worked for me. So I'm just going to go out, enjoy myself, and I'm sure I'll meet someone.
And I'm sure she'll be Jutseek, and that will make me and my parents very happy.
So my matchmaking journey is complete, and I've discovered another side to me I didn't know I had. It's just made me a lot more confident. It's given me a lot more strength, and it's made me face my fears and, open up. And I've done what I thought I'd never do, visited an Asian Marriage Bureau. And out of all the guys that I've met through this whole, experience, Tariq's the one that has really taken me by surprise, because I wasn't expecting it. He was very honest, very genuine, straight to the point. He didn't beat me around the bush whatsoever. And I really like that about him. I am going to get to know him a lot more. It seems like it's so many qualities to him that I really admire. And I am going to take this further very slowly and, just take it easy. And who knows, he might just be my Mr. Right. 3 months later, and Tariq is still texting and phoning me and wants to meet up again. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
And I'm still looking for Mrs. Right. So if you're out there and you just so happen to be Jutseek,
hear the A to Z guide to planning a wedding this Sunday morning from 8 on the BBC Asian Network. Click on bbc.co.uk/Asian Network.